Hello again and welcome. In this lesson in After Effects, I'm going to show you how to animate effects using keyframes. So we're going to add an effect to the type layer, but this time instead of using just a preset, we're going to animate its settings using keyframes. So the first thing we want to do is go to the beginning of the time indicator here. I'm already there at 0, but if you happen to find yourself over here, you want to drag that current time indicator back to the 0 position, because that's where we're going to add our first keyframe. We're going to do a channel blur. So let's go over here to Effects and Presets and search for channel blur. I'm going to grab that and drag it down here to the title. And now you see we have something to work with up here in the Effects Controls panel. Now what this effect actually does is it individually blurs the red, green, blue, and alpha channels in the layer for an interesting effect. So we're going to, up here in the Effects Controls panel, we're going to set the red, green, blue, and alpha blurriness values to 50. What this means is the text is going to be about 50% blurred at the start of our video, and then it's going to gradually, over time, over 1 second in time, become clearer. So to set the first keyframe, we want to click the little stopwatch here for all the red, green, blue, and alpha value blurriness. And I'm also going to change this to just vertical. You see, you can do vertical, horizontal, or vertical and horizontal, but for this, I'm just using vertical. The next step is to go to about 1 second in our timeline. And if you don't get it quite right the first time, you could just go over here and type in 1 second. So now we're 1 second in. We're going to set another keyframe here, because what happens is when you use keyframes, you need to have at least 2. So you want one for the state at the start of the change and one for the state at the end of the change. So now that we're here, we're going to change the values of the red, green, blue, and alpha values to 0. So at 1 second, there will be no blurriness in the letters. It's going to go from 50% blurry to sharp. And to preview that, just drag here, and you see it's gradually becoming clearer over 1 second in time. So that's how you animate using keyframes, and we'll do more of that, much more of that in the next few lessons, especially as we get into the more intermediate and advanced stage. But this is just to give you a preview of what you can do. And I hope you'll tune into the next lesson, where I'm going to show you how to change the opacity of this ellipsis here. And we're also going to learn how to preview our work. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.